started done and dusted. I want this book to be over. YouTube just gives me so much anxiety. I'm just not feeling very fun.
My car is gone.
What's up, it's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be a May reset and reading vlog with a theme of like easy breezy.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
None of that made sense, I know. But, okay, let me explain. Alright, so it's the 1st of May. Tried to start my day at 5 o'clock. It's Wednesday, and I love that the 1st of the month is on a Wednesday, which is my day off. So this is perfect. It would have been perfect if I stayed up. So I got up at 5 because Joey had to go to his parents, and he was also up, and I mean, my alarm was at 5 anyway. But I think it threw me off. It threw my body off that he was up, and I couldn't do like my full morning routine by myself. But that's okay, because I was also tired from going to the movies with him last night. We were out till like after 10. We watched the first Omen, which was pretty good. Not a fan of all the baby stuff, but it's fine. Like a 3 out of 5. So then I fell back asleep until like 7:50, and I just got ready. I was gonna go to the gym, but I have sprints at 10. So I was like, that's too much of a time crunch. I'll just do other productive things leading up to sprints and then go to the gym later. I say easy breezy reading vlog because we're just gonna read what we want, obviously, but it's the start of the month, so I want to like ease into it. I don't want to start with like a hardcore fantasy or like super gory horror or dark thriller or whatever. I want like, no, you know what I want? I want King of Sloth. That's all I'm trying to say. This came out yesterday and I got it yesterday. Thank you, Amazon, because Barnes & Noble never does it on time when you pre-order. But I read 4 pages yesterday. I just finished the first chapter this morning. I just know it's gonna be 5 stars. We're gonna try to shoot for mostly 5-star predictions in this vlog. This is also the vlog where Joey and I go away for the weekend because it is our 2-year anniversary on Saturday, and this Friday we're seeing the band Dayseeker, which is the band whose concert we met at 2 years ago, which is crazy because on our 1 year we saw them too. They came to Milwaukee, which is not too far from us, and then for our 2nd year anniversary, like it's like clockwork, they're back. So that's Friday, and we decided to just stay overnight and then like explore Milwaukee, go to coffee shops, have a little bookish weekend. So that's gonna be in this vlog, and that should be fun. I want to read a couple romances. I want to finish a current read that I have, listen to an audiobook possibly. So yeah, the theme of this is easy breezy. Easy breezy reading vlog, whatever that means. I already finished my first book of May this morning. I finished a graphic novel called Lunar New Year Love Story, but I talked about it in my previous vlog, my cramming vlog for April. I'm still counting it for May because I'm not going to be cheating like that. Like, it's fine. I'll just count it for May. Then I edited, and then yeah, I went back to sleep. That was my morning. So yeah, this is bigger than I thought it would be. That's what she said, but it's okay. This is one of my most anticipated of the year. So hopefully I finish this in like 2 days. I don't want to bring this to our weekend. I have like a little TBR for our weekend, so we'll see. Easy breezy could mean anything. I really need to stop with these long intros. I tell myself that every vlog and then I just yammer on for 10 minutes. I'm so excited. This is my favorite series by Anna Huang. I tried Twisted Love and I gave it a 3. I have all her other books as well. I mean, I haven't tried the If Love series yet, but I own it. But you can tell just from based on Twisted Love, her writing has definitely evolved. Her sex scenes have definitely evolved. They're way less cringy, and the romances are way less cringy in the Kings of Sin series. So this one is pliant to, I don't even know what Sloan does. What does Sloan do? I don't know. It's another billionaire romance. Again, I have my first of the month sprints at 10, so I'll be reading that on those. I think right now I'm just gonna make some coffee, start my laundry, turn in rent possibly. Or no, they don't open till 10 either. I'll do that during sprints. I'll write the check, I'll set up my planner. You'll see in the B-roll. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. We're gonna prepare for the new month. I did a lot of that prepping yesterday when I set up my Patreon bulletin post, set up my sprints for today, did all my end of the month stuff. Yeah, oh, we gotta do my bullet journal, my reading journal today for sure. I might do that on sprints too. I wanna get like my nails and brows done, but I don't know. I could also push that to tomorrow because I had a late start today. I don't have cold coffee and it's 75 degrees and sunny today, so fuck my life. I guess I could go to Dunkin', but I don't want to. No, I'm gonna deal with it and make a hot coffee. I don't want to leave the house if I don't have to. Okay, there you go. Another long intro. Hope you enjoy this vlog. I'll talk to you when I have a reading update.
Please don't
beat around the bush, and I don't wanna push, but you're making this hard. I know something's going on. There's dishes in the sink and trash in the front yard. Tell me, what can I do? Do I go for a walk? Should I stay with you? I'm tired of sitting on my hands, watching what I love wilt like a houseplant. Do you feel alone in our home? 'Cause I feel alone in our home.
Hello. It's currently 1:30. I just got off sprints. I talked a little bit backstage with McKay because he randomly joined me. It was like 3 a.m. where he's at. He just happened to be awake. So that was super fun. I love a Sponto guest moment. I got a decent amount of reading done. I finished my laundry. I ordered Chipotle. Can I just tell y'all? My DoorDash driver was like,
"Hey, I'm in your lobby."
and I'm like, how the fuck did you get in? Like, there's a lock on that door. And he said someone let me in. He was like, oh, I could just go to you. What's your apartment number? And I was like, no, I'll come down. Dodge that bullet. I did get to page 66. I just love that it's he falls first. I love that it's billionaire romance, but instead of the guy being a workaholic, it's the girl. Like, she's definitely a Capricorn. Sloan, watch her not be, but like, she definitely has like Capricorn rising energy, because like, same. That's what I am, by the way. I'm Cancer moon, Leo sun, Capricorn rising, if you were curious. I'm loving it. I'm obsessed with Anna Huang's writing. I hope I can make a good dent. Like, halfway through this book would be grand, but I have to work on my bullet journal. I'm gonna eat first. I'll probably watch some booktube while I do so. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards tomorrow for getting my nails done. And I'll just go after work because I really don't feel like leaving the apartment. I mean, I paid an exorbitant amount of money to get Chipotle delivered to me, so I'm not gonna leave the house anyway just to get my nails done. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Those are all my updates. I will talk to y'all later when I do more productive things. There's a fucking bird-sized bee out here. I just like don't want to be out here. Look at that. Do you see that? Probably not. There's 2 of them. Oh my god, I can't be out here. I can't be out here. Hi. I look like shite. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know where my bangs went. Today is a bad pain day and a bad mental health day. So I actually made some changes on my channel and Patreon, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're putting everything behind a paywall, and it's not. I am not going live on YouTube anymore. This month's Full Moon Book Club is gonna be the last public live show for my book club, and those live shows are gonna switch over to Patreon. And since I was doing spoiler-filled Patreon exclusive vlogs, those are gonna be switched to spoiler-filled vlogs for our buddy reads, or our Lair Bloody read, so then it's not like redundant, you know? Which means I'll be vlogging my thoughts on my Full Moon Book Club pick like within just other weekly reading vlogs or whatever. That also means first of the month sprints on YouTube are shifting to Patreon only, because YouTube just gives me so much anxiety, and it's been bad for a while just cause like you don't know who's watching on YouTube. At least Patreon, it's an identified audience. I have names to, you know, most faces. Like, you just know who's watching. Like, it's a smaller community. It's just easier on the anxiety, okay? So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this makes sense, and hopefully y'all understand and respect my decisions. I mean, it's really not that deep, but I just made that announcement this morning. So that was a lot on my brain. Other than that, I have to get ready and pack for the weekend, for a little weekend getaway, but I really don't want to do that. I just want to sit here and read, because on a lighter note, I'm loving King of Sloth. I'm 212 pages in now. When was the last time I updated? Was it when I was on the balcony and there was a bee and I just ran back inside? I think that's the last time I updated. The night was just a night. I don't know. I was in a bad mood. Not even a bad mood. I was just like mentally drained, and now I'm also in physical pain. I was also mad that I I didn't get to go to the gym yesterday because I was doing all the other things. Because I was live on YouTube, actually. No, but anyway, 212 pages in, still loving it. We're at the point of the story where we're getting to know the characters' backstories more and like why they have certain personality traits. There's this whole like will thing going on. It's kind of like the Dreamland Billionaires situation where this money is on the line and you can't have it until you fulfill these things in the will. So that's kind of what's happening right now. I'm still convinced that it'll be 5 stars, but I'm not as obsessed with these characters as King of Greed and the other books. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, well, oh, there's a squirrel on the balcony. Hello, back, you guys. It's definitely him because he just splayed out. This one. Oh my. Okay. Why did that just make my entire day? Anyway, I think it's just because the male main character has like no ambition, hence King of Sloth, because he's a trust fund baby. That's just like so unattractive to me. And Sloane, I think I'm just too similar to in terms of like burying her nose into her work and things like that. But I'm still enjoying reading their relationship and the tension and like I said, he falls first. But I'm sure Xavier is gonna have some character development eventually. The goal is to finish this tonight, or at least early morning before we leave for our trip tomorrow, so I can start the trip with a fresh book. We're gonna see how that plan goes. I also wanted to share, look how gorgeous this library book. It's called When Oceans Rise. It's a Filipino author, Robin Alvarez. Just saw this cover and I was like, yep, I don't even care that it's around water. Give me Filipino rep. That's all I care about. But not only is it Filipino rep, but there's a toxic relationship, which I love reading about because relatable to my past. She makes a deal with a sea witch to trade her voice for like an alternate version of herself where she's never met her abuser. So there's like this whole switcheroo that happened that was unintentional. Now they have to like fight these beasts, like her and her alternate self have to like fight these beasts and stop the sea witch. It just sounds so good and she's gorgeous and I kind of want to bring this with me this weekend, but I don't know. I have other plans for this weekend too. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna read. Maybe I'll edit a little bit later, but I really just want to read tonight. I should edit my book haul though, because I'm not gonna bring my laptop this weekend. It's gonna be a no YouTube work weekend in terms of editing. Just gonna vlog for sure though. Proceed with King of Sloth. Pregnancy. 5 stars. Yep. 5 stars. I was so happy. It would have been 4 if it ended in pregnancy, but it didn't. Am I recording? Yes, I am. That would have been so awkward. I don't have my mic, so sorry if you can hear the road. I'm sure you can. The road is speaking.
Saying driving to oncoming traffic.
Can you? I mean, I expected nothing less. I doubted it for a sec. I was like, but oh my god, the epilogue didn't end in pregnancy. That just makes me so fucking happy. I like the side plots. There's even a kid in here, like a little sister named Pen, and I liked her. She was smart, she was cool, she was feisty, spunky. She also had CFS, so there's that rep in there. Chronic fatigue syndrome. There were a shit ton of familial issues. There were a bunch of Easter eggs from all the other books, as expected. Apparently the next book is gonna be called King of Envy, and it follows 2 characters that are kind of prominent, but not really. So I don't know. Like, I felt no attachment to them. It did take a little bit for me to feel attached to these 2 characters, but like I said, it's because the male main character, it took a while for his character development because he used to like not have ambition and shit, but I knew there was gonna be some growth. Also, sex scenes got way better at the end. Once we found out more about the characters, you know? It's always that first sex scene where like it means nothing that I'm just like, I need chemistry, I need more. I need them to know their traumas. You know what I mean? There needs to be something. Just like their dynamic. I liked everything I said I already liked. Like that the woman was the alcoholic, not the alcoholic, the workaholic, and the guy, it's like a little switcheroo. Anyway, there's a lot of irony in there because of personal things. Also, Sloane was super relatable. I'm gonna keep this short. I need to stop because like, I'm probably gonna hate editing this because the road is loud and proud. That's that, 5 stars, hell yeah. Now I can read her backlist while I wait for King of Envy. But I also...
That just came out, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you got like probably a year.
Yeah, probably. But I brought Bad Dolls with me. I also brought my Kindle, but I don't
went for a night and she's got like 15 bags back there.
I have 4 books and my Kindle. I brought 2 library books. I brought Twilight Falls, the 4th Shady Hollow book, and The Age of Magical Overthinking, which is my nonfiction for the month. I just didn't want to bring too many books that I own because I don't want to, you know, annotate all the time. But this is short, and this was on my hopefuls list last month, and it's my last Rachel Harrison that I need to read, since I did already read So Thirsty in my last vlog.
You read all of them?
Yeah, I read all of them.
Holy shit.
I love when I do that. Yeah, this is a shorty. It's four dark tales. But I'm gonna see if I'm able to download this 65-page book by Caitlin Marceau, who's the author of This Is Where We Talk Things Out. If not, then I'll try to read something else on my Kindle. I don't know. Oh, never mind. We have 9 minutes left till we get there. We're gonna get some coffee.
I cut our time down from 11:21 to 11:16.
Yeah, you cut my sprint down. Never mind. I'll just talk to y'all when we get there when it's quieter.
Okay.
Drive safely.
I say. Oh, shit. My city.
So I realized I've definitely been here before with Hannah from Hannah's Recent Reads, and I was wearing the exact same shirt.
Yeah.
I'll pop a picture right here. I took a picture with these ladders. So now, cue B-roll. I don't even know where to start. We're in world history right now. Get this! Joey's car got stolen. Joey's car got stolen.
Listen, we were in Milwaukee for a concert. This shithole fucking city. We parked to go to a bookstore. We were gone for 30 minutes. We come back, I'm like, where the fuck is my car? Like, am I in the wrong area? I look at my phone because, you know, you got iPhone, it tracks where your car was parked, and it's gone. There's somebody parked where I was parked.
And there was glass on the ground.
We were like, okay, did it get towed? But we paid the parking meter.
And some local guy was like, they won't tow it. And then he offered us a ride to the district thing, and we're like, no.
So then we looked again, and she noticed there was glass.
No, you noticed.
I thought you know. Oh, whatever. Somebody, one of us noticed it. I don't know. It's been a long night.
At least I have my camera.
Yeah, we got this. Her Kindle was in there. My beard straightener, so you know we might have a disheveled beard soon.
Library books were in there. I have Bad Dolls from my subscriber who sent it to me twice because it returned to sender.
But most importantly, my car is gone. The entire damn thing. Oh, and get this. So then I call 911 to report my car stolen. And they're like, oh yeah, no, this is an emergency. Well, you know, give you the non-emergency number. Okay, so I call a non-emergency. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to go to District 1 and file a report. I look up, it's like a 26-minute drive. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this even fair? So, fuck my life. We call an Uber. We go to the location where we're gonna get picked up. I look across the street and there's 3 Milwaukee police officers. I'm like, should I just go talk to them? And so they were able to file the report. They got my car in the system. They said this happens all the time. Apparently it's like a group called the Kia Boys. So if any of you have a Kia or a Hyundai, which I have owned both, my last 2 cars, make sure you lock your shit. You don't even, no, don't lock your shit at this point.
Oh, your last one was a Hyundai?
My last car was a Hyundai. Apparently they use a USB to seal the car. How the fuck did they figure that out? But they, you know, they broke my back window. They saw our bags in there. I hope they didn't steal our bags. Huh? I hope they didn't actually take our bags.
Why would they take our bags? There's nothing in there besides my straightener, his straightener, my underwear, his underwear, socks, clothes.
You're gonna wear my underwear.
They're gonna wear my sexy dress.
They're gonna wear your underwear.
I don't have battery for this. My battery's in there, my camera battery.
Yeah,
Good thing I didn't bring my laptop.
Anyway, so now I'm finally gonna claim with my insurance, and hopefully we can. We're still going to the fucking concert.
Yeah,
we're going.
That's what I'm putting on my story.
We're going. I don't care. She paid for these tickets. We drove all the way the fuck up here. We're gonna have a good goddamn weekend. This is our 2-year anniversary. 2 years, and this is what we have to deal with. Fuck that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you for coming to his TED Talk. I'm so glad you got that out of your system. I thought we were not gonna say the whole story, but here we are.
I am a victim.
Wanna know about the cutest boyfriend in all the land?
Did you hurt?
No. This man's whole ass vehicle got stolen, and guess what? His first tear dropped because of a sticky note that I wrote to him last year ago. That I wrote for him when I packed his lunch that says, "See you at home."
Yeah, I had it under my visor, so when I put my visor down, I could see it. There was also a Valentine, like a library card themed, or like, you know, like the old school things. It was a Valentine that was in my center console. Those are both gone.
It said like ISBN thinking about you or something like that. And that's what made him cry. Not his entire, however many.
Because it's just a car.
We're about to go to the concert. I guess I'm gonna bring my camera because I'm not leaving it here because that's
scary.
Yeah,
I would recommend bringing it.
But I don't have my fanny pack because it was in my duffel bag, which is in the car. The front desk gave us toothpaste, but not toothbrushes. But the vending machine has toothbrushes. I also had a charger, so paid $8 for that. Life is just lifing. I think about like, what if we like saw it happening? You would have like shouted and been like, "Hey!" And then he.
Oh, I would have fucking.
Yeah, but he could have pulled a gun on you, and then I would have been stuck in Milwaukee and with a dead boyfriend.
Well, that doesn't mean he would have shot me.
It could have been way worse.
I had a gun pointed at me.
Well, I'm glad we're safe. And he's being a really good sport.
It is what it is. It sucks, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm happy about it, but...
And we realized how much was in his trunk, too.
Yeah, I've been collecting decks of cards for years. I fucking since I was like probably 15, and I have well over 100 decks of cards. Some of them are like specialty cards. I have this one deck, it was like Russian. Anyway, but yeah, I had those. I had some like vinyl records.
They were all in the trunk.
They're all in the trunk of my car. They've been in there for fucking 2 months. I just never brought them upstairs.
This is what we get for procrastinating, because we have been trying to put shit in our storage locker unit thing that we get for free. It's an amenity with our lease and rent and stuff, and yet now it's gone. So karma's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I only had that car for just about a year now. No,
2 years.
2 years now. Listen, I knew that these Kias were easy to steal. If you have a Kia and it's not push to start, I would recommend getting another car. As you can see, it happens real quick. Apparently there's a whole group called the Kia Boys.
We already talked
Did we say
about
this
this.
already?
I think
Okay.
we talked about this. Yeah, and it started in Milwaukee. And
Yeah, because like, yeah, they actually started from here. I was like, oh, right. And I just drove my Kia right into the fucking hot zone. And they probably saw my Illinois place and were like, oh, fuck yeah, this is like the prime targets.
That's our sob story.
Anyway, now it's time to just go cry while we dance.
Crying while we're dancing. Oh, I guess I could do a little
Oh
mini.
god, I thought you were gonna fall.
I bought a thing.
Oh, show them these. Has anyone ever heard of these?
They're good. They're like the tips of the drumstick.
Yes, they're so fucking good.
Anyway, I got this, even though I have something super fucking similar, but it's cold. It was cold, and I didn't even wear it. So, like, what the fuck was the point of that? I don't know. I bought a sleep shirt, too. Because look it's Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It's a men's shirt. I love Sabrina. Also, I had backup eyeliner in my bag because just Jan things, so I gotta fix that, but it's like dry as shit, so I don't even know. We gotta go to like Walmart or something.
I don't know when.
I don't know when either. Anyway, okay. This is indeed our brick wall, meaning we made it home. My stepdad came to pick us up. My stepdad is my knight in shining armor. Like, he is an angel sent from heaven above. I bought him Starbucks, so that made up for it. And then we went to stop and get some toiletries that we lost because everything down to our deodorant is gone. Oh, I didn't buy makeup. Oh my god, my favorite makeup palette. I've had that makeup palette for so long, and it was probably due for a new one anyway. Or I was probably due for a new one anyway, but it's the peach one. Fuck. I spent so much money replacing all the shit that I just lost. Anyway, I came home to this though, and I know I haven't done book hauls in a while on vlogs, but I have to. I have to. I got it from Pango for way cheaper than LitJoy crate because I almost bit the bullet and bought it off of LitJoy, but with fees and everything, it was $178. This was significantly less on Pango. And it's worth it. It's worth it. So this is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone box set. Like, look at this fucking box. Okay. Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I gave 5 stars, and then the second book I gave 3 stars, but I haven't read the third book yet. They all have silver foiling on the edges, and then not only art on the end pages, but there's also art throughout, like little inserts. I thought these were like annotated by the seller. There's annotations by Laini Taylor. I flipped through, and then in the beginning it talks about like how I wrote Daughter of Smoke and Bone. It wasn't my first book, though people often thought it was. I was like, oh my god, they're annotations by the author. Look at Karou. Look how fucking gorgeous she is. I'm living, laughing, loving. I guess I could show each one quickly. Yeah, this is one of the best purchases I've ever made in terms of special editions. Oh, that was the third one. This is the second one. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous books. So I'm really happy. At least I have that. And I got a few things from one of the bands I love, Magnolia Park. It's perfect that I bought these booty shorts that say Vamp on the back because I just lost my Mayday Parade ones that say Girls Make Boys Cry that I've had since my first Warped Tour, 2014. That's so fucking sad. Oh, I'm so mad. I have to shower now that we have toiletries. I don't even know what to pick up next. I'm not gonna read Bad Dolls right now because that book's gone. So I really don't know what I'm gonna pick up next. I guess I'll keep y'all updated. Thank you to my subscriber, Ty. They bought me King of Sloth and The Age of Magical Overthinking. They said it's on the way. Yeah, my annotations are gone, but that was just like so sweet. That they wanted to send me a replacement copy. Like, I feel weird vlogging. I'll talk to y'all later when I figure out what to read and if I have a reading update. I have one camera battery now, so I gotta charge it because I lost my camera battery in one of my chargers. And my other camera battery's at work and my other camera. Everything fucking sucks. I just did my Dracula and Carmilla Patreon discussion for Where Sleeping Girls Lie. It was just me and a couple people, and it was nice and intimate, for lack of a better word, in the least weird way. I forgot to do a fun fact for King of Sloth. And I wanted to do one on pocket watches because there's a pocket watch on the cover and I can't find a good one. So we're just skipping that, and I'm probably going to skip the fun fact for the next one too. I'm just not feeling very fun for obvious reasons. But I also finished Happiness Volume 2 last night. I gave it 4 stars. And there were some parts that really made me stop and have a little jaw drop moment. I'm still going to continue the series. I'm loving it so far. Loving the vampire vibes. Honestly, some pretty good fight scenes. I couldn't tell you a single character's name because I usually don't remember in manga and honestly in graphic novels and honestly in any book, but I'm having a good time. Oh, and I read that book on my new Kindle. I did get the blue one, so overnight I spent like over $500 trying to replace the shit that got stolen from us, and one of the things was my Kindle. I did the whole clear case sticker rearranging thing. I figured it was time. I started Bad Dolls yesterday too because this was another thing that I had to replace. Sorry, Kasha, who was the one who sent it to me. But I ended up buying it for $2.99 on Kindle instead. I'm on the 3rd story called Goblin, and the first 2, they weren't even that great. I don't know when in Rachel Harrison's career she wrote this, but it seems pretty early on. Yeah, nothing too horror-esque has happened. I don't know. I keep wanting to be one of those people who love short story collections. Something about them just don't do it for me. But I own quite a few of them now, so I'm gonna keep trying. And there are some short stories that really hit. But I'm gonna try to finish this up and read with Joey on the balcony. He just started The Quiet Tenant because Broken Doll's Deliverance by McKay was in the car, along with his headphones and his book sleeve from the Bestiebooksleeve. Good thing I have the same design. It was in my collab with Rachel, so I'm just gonna give him the same design, and he's using my headphones right now, and everything just sucks. And now our Wi-Fi is down until Wednesday, and it's currently Sunday. So I'm gonna have to go to my mom's and upload my next Patreon video. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Joey can't work from home because everything just sucks. and it's really taking a toll on everything. So if y'all have noticed me just completely spiraling, it's not for nothing. I'm gonna continue Bad Dolls. I don't know when I'm gonna end this vlog. I don't even know how much footage I got because it was supposed to be fun filled at the weekend trip. Didn't get much footage then, so I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know anything. This was supposed to be an easy breezy reading vlog. I don't know what this is anymore. I don't know what to title it. I don't know what the theme is because Bad Dolls is only easy breezy in like length instead of like content because it's not like a romance. Maybe I should read Done and Dusted. I'm really contemplating reading Done and Dusted to see if I like the cowboy romance thing. Maybe I'll pick that up next after Bad Dolls. That's my tentative plan. I gotta get my car fixed too, because my car is making weird grinding noises every time I accelerate. It's happened before, so we know the problem. My stepdad knows the problem. He'll fix it, but I just gotta go over there. And then that's where I have to upload because hopefully my mom's Wi-Fi works. Life. Look how cute you are.
Hey. Hey.
No.
What?
Ding!
Oh, dang.
I am currently at work. I've decided I'm gonna take this vlog until the 9th. I'm just gonna get some more books in, and then the 10th is my Lair readathon, so I gotta start that vlog. Also, being in this shirt and standing in front of a white background was not a great idea. I don't wanna look like a floating head. I finished Bad Dolls last night. I gave it a 3. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best Rachel Harrison. It's probably my least favorite Rachel Harrison. Now that I've read all of her books, my ranking goes from the bottom up, or should I go from the top down? From the bottom up. We'll go from the top down. Number 1, loved, I don't even know. What's my favorite one? Probably Cackle, because it was nice and cozy. Such Sharp Teeth, The Return, So Thirsty, and Bad Dolls. Oh wait, I forgot about Black Sheep. Maybe that'd be my first one. No, I'll do Cackle, because that was the first Rachel Harrison that I read. Cackle, Black Sheep, Such Sharp Teeth, The Return, So Thirsty, Bad Dolls. In case you were wondering. So my favorite of the 4 stories, definitely Goblin. Love that one. Love the ending. Also love the ending of the 4th story, which was called Bad Dolls. The last few lines made that whole story good. But of course it was just like your classic creepy doll story, and honestly can't even tell you what the first 2 stories were about. Can't remember them. They were so forgettable. But I finished that around, I don't know, like 9 p.m. I also got my So Let Them Burn spoiler-filled vlog up on Patreon last night, so that was a nice accomplishment. And then y'all saw I started Done and Dusted, and I love my tabs that I chose for it. Like the coordination is just impeccable. I just want to show y'all impeccable. Oh, I forgot to do a fun fact for Bad Dolls. Sorry, I am all over the place. Obviously, it's only fitting to do a fun fact on dolls, and I just googled fun facts about dolls, and apparently the fear of dolls is called pediophobia. Pediophobia. Something like that. I'll put it on the screen right here. I looked up the pronunciation like an hour ago and I already forgot how to say it. So there's our fun fact. I'm on chapter 3, page 16 of Done and Dusted. So very short chapters, which I love. I think I'm vibing with it. I forgot that it's a slow burn. It says a sweet slow burn on the front, so I'm here for it. I'm buddy reading this with one of my vampies, one of my patrons, Sash from Sash Reads. Go check out her channel if you haven't already. I'll link her down below. She is great. She's from Australia, so I learn all my Australian lingo from her. She's way farther in. She started it yesterday as well. Well, I guess today for her. She read 170 pages last time I checked in, so way ahead of me, but I'm actually gonna stick to this buddy read for once because I'm really bad at actually buddy reading in the same like vicinity of time, if that makes sense. So that's the next book for this, but I'm really in the mood to start The Poppy War finally. I keep seeing it everywhere and it's on my 24 for 2024 and it's AAPI Heritage Month, and I think my brain is ready for fantasy again because I started The Scarlet Alchemist on audio. I restarted it. I've been reading this for months, okay, so I restarted it, which I never do. I just I know Kylie Lee Baker is gonna deliver, so I started on audio again because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna read this physically. I just want to finally get it done. So I started the audiobook. I definitely was able to wrap my head around what was going on more than when I was reading it physically months and months ago, but I do have 2 copies of this book. I have an ARC that one of my patrons, Catherine, sent me way before it even came out. I have the Fairy Loot edition as well. So I'll be following along with the audiobook for that eventually, but I also want to squeeze in the Poppy War in this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it in like 3 or 4 days. Hopefully I can finish this by like tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing some Patreon sprints tonight. We'll see. I also really like my outfit today. It's just very simple, but it's like these painter pants, baggy pants, like my dad's shoes, not my dad's shoes, the style of dad's shoes. Okay, I don't know why I'm explaining. And then just this white mock neck. I rarely ever wear like just plain white shirts. Anyway, I'm craving Panda Express too, so I might get that for lunch. But okay, I'm gonna go before people will wonder what I'm doing. Bree, if you're watching, look what Joey made again.
Snoms.
Nom 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 nom.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead.
Hi, it's either a driving update or no update, so here we are. I got to page like 120-ish of Done and Dusted. Swoons are happening, my dude. Swoons are happening. I love mental health rep. There's a character who has panic attacks. People around said character just know what to do to take care of them, and it's just, I don't know why I'm trying not to spoil it. It's the 2 main characters. Like, he just knows the things he says and his correlating actions, and now we're like finding out some of his backstory, his like tendencies to care for people, and why he is so attached to people and families. It's just all Hannah Montana movie vibes. The entire time I'm reading it, that's all that's going through my head. There's also a little bit of Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks vibes. It's been a while since I've read a solid small town romance book. I just love how simple life is in these small town books. You know, I think that's what it is. I think the last time that I felt this way, if I did read any after the book I'm about to talk about, then I don't remember, but Love Light Farms was the last time I felt this way about a small town romance. Also started the Poppy War and actually got 50 pages in, surprisingly. It really does just throw you in right away. It's just instant action, instant world building, but R.F. Kuang, like, seriously, I will worship this woman's brain. Like, this was her debut. I think she was like probably not even 20 years old, if not like super early 20s when she wrote this. That's just astounding to me. Like, even the first chapter could never be me, could never be remotely close to me. Yeah, I have a feeling this series is gonna affect me just as much as everyone else says, so I'm excited. I mean, it has Bible thin pages and it's like 570 something pages. I had no idea. It just doesn't look like that many pages for my paperback copy, but it'll be worth every page, and hopefully by the time I finish this series, she has a couple more books out, because I don't know what I'd do if I run out of books from her. Or I could just reread Babel, I guess. Also, for The Scarlet Alchemist, I love having multiple reading updates again. Like, I kept it at, well, it's still at like 5 or 6 current reads, but I had it at under double digits and under 5 for like a month straight, and I don't know who I am. It's probably why I'm so like, part of why I'm so flustered. Okay, so The Scarlet Alchemist, I actually ended up getting 79 pages in, which was a lot farther in than I thought. I'm only 16% into the book. It just didn't feel like 79 pages. I thought I was like less than 50 pages. Since I'm not annotating, I decided why not use the Fairy Loot edition and just move my bookmark along or like follow along. If I reread it, I'll annotate the arc that I have, but I've been trying to finish this book for so long, I just need to not annotate and just fly through it. That's what I'm about to listen to on my way to work. I'm gonna stop for coffee because Becca from Hellolovelybox treated us to a coffee gift card, so I'm gonna use that. Tomorrow's my day off, so hopefully it'll help with my brain. I uploaded my book haul yesterday and it took 5 hours to upload, give or take, because my Wi-Fi is still not fully up to speed. Hope it gets fixed tomorrow, because if a 24-minute video took that long, I can't imagine what like an hour-long video is gonna take. But at least I was able to go live with the Lair last night and get that video uploaded one way or another. Anyway, those are all my updates. Sorry this vlog has been so like sporadic. I'm just channeling pre-2021 Jan booktube where it's just utter chaos and no rhyme or reason for anything. Hi. Currently at TJ Maxx. I just got out of work, but I'm here for actually a good reason. I gotta replace my water bottle that was stolen from Joey's car, so let's hope I can find the exact same one, because that tan water bottle was one of my best purchases my entire life. Not to be dramatic or anything, but also hopefully they have hairbrushes, because both Joey and I's hairbrushes have been stolen. I have a 10 plus year old hairbrush from Claire's. It's definitely more than 10 years old. It has zebra print on it. Yeah, it's old. Let's hope I don't spend too much money because I can't afford to at the moment.
Baby, now we're strangers, just two people in a crowd.
I am sweating. Like, genuinely sweating. I wish y'all could see. My forehead is glistening. It's so good. This first sex scene, first of all, it's long as shit, but I'm enjoying every fucking second. I'm like swooning, kicking my feet, giggling, sweating. I cannot. And then with country music playing in the background, I don't feel normal. I don't feel like myself. But this, oh my god. There are just so many relatable parts in a lot of ways. But aside from the sex scene, I wanted to talk about this part, page 146, when she talks about her ADHD, which I am not diagnosed with, but I have quite a few symptoms. Talked about how she was diagnosed, and then she's like, I can finally, you know, put language to things I did, like explaining why I did certain things. There's a reason for like why I am the way I am, and that's what I need in my life. But anyway, she was like, I kept doing too many things, fixating on things. I wouldn't be able to stop myself from doing it, but I would know why I was doing it. Poor impulse control. It talks about like that sense of control we all crave at some point. The past few months I've just been so damn tired. I've slept through my alarm more than I ever have. I sat in my apartment and didn't move, letting my life pile up around me, and I didn't even care. I lost my motivation, was too overwhelmed, I was done. I withdrew into my head, my heart wasn't in it. It didn't bring me any joy, but I was still doing it because I couldn't stop. It was almost impulsive. If that is not the most relatable fucking thing right now. This is what I love about mood reading, about randomly picking up books that are calling to me and then having it all make sense as to why it was calling to me. It puts things to words that have been in my head for so fucking long. Crazy. Like, I came here for a silly, goofy time. I didn't know I was gonna get attacked. I didn't know I was gonna relate to shit in here. Like, I had no idea the main character even had ADHD. I didn't know there was gonna be any sort of mental health rep in this. No one told me how deep this book goes, other than probably in the sex scenes. But y'all, did this just become a 5-star? Another update that I realized I never made. Did I say that I got the arc for CJ Leeds' new book, American Rapture? I know I said it on Sprints yesterday, but I don't remember if I said it on vlog. That was a moment that happened, and I immediately started it on my phone at work, and I think I'm like 5% in, and I just want to like binge it. Not only would it be an arc, but it's also a horror. CJ Leeds, come on, it's Mayfly's author, and Mayfly, you didn't know, it was like my number 2 of 2023, I believe. So kind of a big deal. Those are my reading updates. I am just screaming, crying, throwing up. I'm obsessed. I mean, I had a feeling I would be. I'm not even ashamed about it. I'm not even ashamed. I've been in this weird like soft girl era mode that people are calling it. Oh, birth control time. Where like I'm using pink in my thumbnails and like reading romances. I told my Discord, I was like, I want to put a fucking bow in my hair and I don't know why. I've been attracted to like lighter colors, like pastels and like neutrals. I don't even know. Oh, speaking of neutrals, couldn't find the same color of my water bottle, like that tan color, but I did find one on clearance that was like an orange creamsicle type of color. I figured, I was like, okay, at least it's like also kind of a fall color. I'd rather get this one than this bright yellow one, and purple is not really my color. And then there was like a green one. It was a successful TJ Maxx trip. Got my hairbrush, got Joey's hairbrush, some K-cups that were on clearance. All in all, I spent $32 and I'm not mad about it. My water bottle was only $8.50. Don't know what's up with that. Hopefully I don't find something damaged when I actually start using it, but I'm gonna try to finish this tonight because it's my day off tomorrow. I'm on page 196 out of 321. Very doable.
Who I am with you is who I really wanna be. You're so good for me. When I'm holding you, it feels like I've got the world in my hands. Yeah, better than who I
Hi, it's morning. It's Wednesday. Y'all know what that means. It's hustle mode, productivity day. It's currently 8:30. I am waiting for my Xfinity assistant to get here to fix our internet because Wi-Fi's been so slow and I need to get a cramming vlog up today. I'm thinking of getting my nails done, maybe, possibly. Don't really want to sit there, don't really want to spend the money, so I don't know. But I feel like it'll make me feel better. I want to film my April wrap-up today. I want to go to the gym, she said, hopefully. I want to either make some headway into American Rapture or finish it. I just want to finish another book at some point because I did finish Done and Dusted. Oh, I also have to put away this laundry and do dishes. So just the usual things. I finished Done and Dusted. I am giving it 4 stars. I love that it didn't end in pregnancy. This is literally Heart of Dixie, the show, meets Hannah Montana movie. To a T, because it has the vibes of Hannah Montana movie. Heart of Dixie is also small town, but like there's this bar called the Devil's Boot in this one, and in Heart of Dixie it's the Rammer Jammer. They just don't have like horses or a ranch in Heart of Dixie, but Miley Stewart does. I'm glad I successfully buddy read it with Sash. I'm really bad at buddy reads with friends. Yeah, this was successful. I gotta make coffee. My brain is like buffering too much. Okay, so the things I didn't like. The writing wasn't the best. There were a lot of redundant lines and there were a lot of unnecessary lines. Like it kept telling us things and showing us things, and the telling was just unnecessary. So like Teddy defended her for something, and our main character, first she thanked Teddy for what she said and what she did in the situation. Before Teddy could respond, in the main character's mind it was like Teddy knew exactly how to handle the situation or something like that. So just the writing knocked off a star. There was also the sentence, she was everything. It was cute the first couple times and then it was just repetitive. And sugar was repetitive in terms of like the term of endearment, the pet name. It was cute in some moments when it was like a tender moment, like when he was like helping her with her mental health or something like that. But like during sex scenes, it was way too overused. I will say I did like the sex scenes a lot. I think they were very well done. I think the slow burn was pretty well done for a 320-page book. The ending was a little bit rushed. There was also this race that she's been training for essentially, and the race was like a page long. And I was like, this is what we led up to. The race was actually a good scene. She also had very overprotective brothers. They just like were everywhere at all times. And I get that it's like they're like on a ranch half the time or most of the time or all of the time, but like go away. I will definitely be continuing the series. I actually got Swift and Saddled from Pango the other day. I got it for 9 cents because I had Pango bucks, and there's this like 5% cash back or whatever, and I got like 72 cents back. So if I did the math, it cost me 9 cents out of pocket. So I will be reading Swift and Saddled semi soon, probably over the summer. I'm not gonna rush into it unless I'm like really feeling it. I think I'm gonna continue American Rapture for the rest of the morning until this guy comes. The Scarlet Alchemist, I got to page like 130. I'm still really liking it. It's kind of getting harder to follow along with just the audiobook, so I think today I'm gonna do a little bit of a hybrid moment, and I'll talk to y'all when I have a reading update or another productivity update. Hope you enjoy my Wednesday as much as I do.
Nobody's losing. Faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time, nobody's losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. be sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Hi. It's about 3:30. I just filmed my April wrap-up. I'm drained. So I'm just gonna cozy up in bed and continue reading. I am gonna switch from American Rapture, though. I'm gonna switch to The Scarlet Alchemist because, shit, I gotta charge my phone. But this is really upsetting, but I'm not really liking this book. I feel like if it were anybody else who wrote it, I would have DNF'd it already. I would have not even thought twice about it because of all the religion talk, the nods to COVID. There's a viral infection going on. I understand why it's setting us up with all this religious talk. I'm sure the main character is gonna rebel in several ways. It's just taking quite a bit to get there because I'm already 17% in and nothing's really happened. We're slowly finding out more and more about this virus and how it's spreading and where it's spreading, and it's just I don't want to read about COVID and I don't want to read about religion. So we're gonna switch to The Scarlet Alchemist because at least I have the audiobook for that and I'm not annotating, so it's minimal effort. I do want to read more of the Poppy War, hopefully 50 more pages at some point tonight. I feel like I've done enough today in terms of productivity. I still want to go to the gym at some point, but at this point it's just so disgustingly hot out, dude. I was outside for 10 minutes and I have a tan line because I'm wearing a sports bra underneath, and then there's bugs everywhere. There's this big ass bee that keeps flying around my balcony, so I went back inside. I just don't want to be outside when it's hotter than 70 degrees. I'm over it. I'm already over summer and it's only April. No, it's not. It's May. I really thought today was gonna put me in a better mood. I thought wrong. Okay. Really quickly because I'm at work. I read 54 more pages of the Poppy War last night. I'm loving it. There are so many intense scenes. When I got to the part where she got her period, and then the things she did after, if you know, you know. I'm having a hard time, as expected, following, I guess, the political parts of it and the historical parts of it, but just following Rin through school and meeting all these people. Venka, I think is her name. She's a bitch. I'm just really enjoying the audiobook, following along with it. I think it's gonna be 5 stars. I mean, I hope it is. I'm sure it will be because it's R.F. Kuang. I just can't believe she wrote this at 19 while going through college. In the past 6 years, she's written the rest of the trilogy, Babel, and Yellowface. That's insane to me. I'm also trying to finish American Rapture today. I'm finally gonna end this vlog tonight, okay? American Rapture is a little bit too post-apocalyptic for me, or apocalyptic in general. It's too much of whatever it's doing, too much religion, too much COVID-related things. It just feels apocalyptic, and I don't like those types of books. I feel like it's gonna be a 3-star, because there are some intense moments when our main character encounters infected people, but it's also kind of feeling a little bit repetitive, and I'm only 27% in, so I'm nervous about that. Yesterday was decently productive. It just wasn't I didn't go to the gym, I didn't get my nails done, I didn't get a video up, and I only finished 30 pages of Done and Dusted, and then I read 184 pages yesterday. But I was telling Joey, I listed all my little victories, and he's like, oh, that's it? Sarcastically. And I did do a decent amount. I did some chores, but when I don't go to the gym on my day off, I feel not accomplished. Oh, my joints hurt. I don't take my meds. I'll talk to y'all later. I did make a nail appointment for tonight to hopefully feel a bit better. Hi, I look like shit today, so I'm kind of glad this lighting is also shit. I just got my nails done. This is how you know I'm in crisis mode, okay? Why are my nails not only square, because I usually get almond, they're one color, which I rarely get, and they're fucking pink. Ballerina pink. They're cute though. And they make my hands look tan. There we go. That's Much better. Also, whilst at the nail salon, I heard that there's gonna be a Bieber baby. I don't keep up with celebrities, but when they have babies, like, I really don't give a fuck. I have an AARDVARK package.
AARGVARK.
I have this month's Aardvark picks. Really freaking excited. Okay, here we go. This book, Be Good. I love seeing their color palette for the bookmarks. Okay, this one is the one I'm most excited for. It's also thicker than I thought. Happy Medium by Sarah Adler. I also added Mrs. Nash's Ashes to my wish list because that one sounds good as well. First of all, can we talk about this cover? This is probably one of my favorite romance covers I've ever seen. Look at the ghosty. Look at the fucking cow. That's a cow, right? That's a goat. Look at the fucking goat. It is so adorable. And her outfit, let's go. It says, a clever con artist must convince a skeptical, sexy farmer of his property's resident real-life ghost if she's to save them all from a fate worse than death. All I needed to know. I really, really want to jump into this very soon. You Know What You Did? Oh my god, there's a little ladybug. I also love when Aardvark puts their logo like within the title or within the cover like that, instead of it looking like a sticker. Like this is just like a sticker, but this is within, this is the O. Ugh, love that. Okay, this is a thriller. It says, in this heart-pounding debut thriller, a first-generation Vietnamese-American artist must confront nightmares past and present. I just love reading those little blurbs, and that's pretty much all I go off of. Love stories about artists. I think there's something triggering in this. I think someone said there's like an animal death or something, so at least I'm prepared for that. Stop. Are the chapters short? Y'all. The chapters are like 2 pages long each. Living, laughing, loving. Maybe I'll try to squeeze this in this weekend. And then we have The Djinn Waits 100 Years. It's a gothic tale? Oh my god. Wow, I'm so glad I got this one. A gorgeously atmospheric gothic tale about a ruined mansion by the sea, the djinn that haunts it, and a curious girl who unearths the tragedy that happened there 100 years previous. I don't know what made me gravitate towards this. Haunting love story and a mystery, all twined beautifully into one young girl's search for belonging. That's what got me. It says it's sublime, heart-wrenching, and lyrically stunning. I'm ready. Ooh, I just saw the word womb. I'm scared. Genuinely so excited. And I still have How to Solve Your Own Murder. But other than that, these are the only Aardvark books I have to read to catch up. So hopefully I don't get too behind and I actually read these fairly soon, if not this month, then next month for sure. Thank you so much, Aardvark. If you want your first box for super cheap, like $4 plus free shipping cheap, you can use my code JAN, J-A-N, Day Made. It was a crappy ass day and this just made everything better. So thank you, Aardvark. Let's read the first line of Happy Medium. This book has scenes involving a relative living with dementia. Oh no, that's so sad. Gretchen Acorn is a bullshit artist. I love it. I'm here for it. I love chunky romances. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try my best to finish American Rapture, but I will tell you right now, probably not gonna happen because I'm tired. I just want to eat dinner and cuddle. I do want to read though. I got to like 33%, I want to say. I'm just going through the motions, sad to say. There are some parts still that just randomly come up and it takes me by surprise, and it usually involves her parents, but aside from that, I'm just like, la 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 la, I want this book to be over. And it sucks because y'all know I lived, breathed, inhaled, wouldn't shut up about Mayfly for the past year. Yeah, this was one of my most anticipated of the year, but alas. Maybe it'll turn around. I still have plenty of time. I'm gonna end this vlog now so I can start nice and fresh in a new vlog tomorrow. I'm sorry I didn't do anything I said I would. I talked to my cousin for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and I rough edited while she was talking. Don't tell her. I literally talk to her like every, I don't know, 6 months. So that was a thing that happened. I read up to page 116 of The Poppy War. Nothing's really changed from my thoughts this morning. I read to page 206 of The Scarlet Alchemist. I'm not obsessed, and honestly I'm kind of getting them mixed up. They're both also orange. Like, wow, the color coordination. I just don't usually actively read more than one fantasy at the same time. Reading 2 fantasies may have been a mistake for my brain. But like once I'm reading it, it's not confusing. Like especially The Poppy War, it has such a distinct you know, everything. And then this, I'm kind of just going with emotions because I should have read this physically. There are a lot of elements to the magic system. Like, there's like stones, kind of necromancy. There are a lot of components to this world and this magic system. But once I'm actually listening to it, it doesn't feel confusing. But when I try to explain it, it's very confusing. So I don't know if, whoa!
That was cool.
I don't know where that highlighter went. Oh, I gotta find it, because then tomorrow when I'm looking for it, I'm gonna freak out because I'm gonna forget I dropped it in the abyss of the couch. And then American Rapture is not happening. I'm gonna have to postpone it to next week because I can't read it for the Lair Readathon. I got to 37%. Nothing's changed from last time I updated. But in this vlog, when did I start this? May 1st? I read Lunar New Year Love Story. Did I give fun facts in this vlog? I don't even remember.
Wait, this is still the same one from the weekend?
Yep.
Holy fuck, this is gonna be a long ass vlog.
Yep. Lunar New Year Love Story gave that 4 stars. King of Sloth gave it 5 stars. Oh, by the way, one of my subscribers, Ty, got me another copy of King of Sloth. Of course, it's not annotated, but the next best thing, so thank you so much, Ty. Happiness Volume 2, I gave 3 stars. Bad Dolls, I gave 3 stars. And then Done and Dusted, I gave 4 stars. 5 books in this vlog. 5 books in 9 days. That's not good for me, but that's okay. I was trying to do
It's
too
good
much
for
at
others.
once.
We had a lot going on.
A lot fucking happened in these 9 days, though. If you made it to the end of this video, put a car emoji in the comments down below.
Oh my god! You know what? We talked about that. I completely forgot about that.
Did we?
Yeah, you said, what if I said put a car emoji? You said that like when we were making jokes about it, like the next day.
Oh, my mom's calling. I'm gonna answer this. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all had a vampy day. Don't forget to do some self-care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!